She already started anyway.
Welcome back to I Hate That Shit, a podcast about hating shit and loving life. We're here with the one and only.
Hi guys, it's Bonnie. Hope this finds you well. Hope everyone enjoyed their Christmas holiday. We still got one big one coming up though, New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve's for suckers anyway. So stay home, drink at home, stay home. It's the best. That's probably coming
don't drink
from.
and drive.
Don't drink and drive. There's no reason for it anymore. With Uber and Lyft and taxis.
Well, we're about to talk about that.
And DDs, right? I mean, all right. Sorry,
Yeah.
I'm off on a tangent. Sorry, people.
No, we wanted you to have that platform for that. It's a
Go
good
off.
thing to go
You
off
hate
on.
that shit. Go
It
on.
is. It's stupid to drink and drive. It really is.
I agree.
Why? You want to go act like a fool on New Year's Eve? Have at it. But make sure you can get home or stay where you're going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no reason for it. And it's one of the worst holidays out there for drunk driving. That one and 4th of July. Those are the two big ones. I'm not surprised at 4th of July or New Year's Eve. But I think maybe the trend is starting to turn about how people really are just having parties at home.
Mm-hmm.
Or how about the ones that you can get a hotel room and they have them down in their ballroom. Me and Rock have done that, and that is best. Because you're
Really?
there partying and your room's right upstairs,
No, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All right, sorry. You didn't introduce our wonderful, beautiful
I
guest.
was waiting for a moment.
Sorry, folks.
That was an important message.
It was.
From
PSA.
I Hate That Shit.
That's right. Exactly. Don't drink and drive.
And we're here with our special guest. Finally shows up.
Again. Jeez.
Guys, I already feel bad.
This would
She
be like
should.
what the 4th episode she'd be on, but it's like the
I don't know.
second of your own.
Yes, this is her second own one.
yeah.
She was part of the restaurant ones, right? We need
No,
to do
I was
that.
never part of the
No.
restaurant.
Oh.
It was the
It was the
4th
4th of July.
Oh, that's
We're
right.
all like drunk.
We're the one that nobody fucking remembers.
I know, man.
Except for Jacob, because he had to
I
deal
don't
with it the
remember.
next day.
I was just here.
That was fun.
I feel like I
That
went
was
back
fun.
and I watched it, and there were like some moments where you could see where people, like the alcohol really hit them, and you're like,
Austin was the
Hey.
worst.
No,
you're like,
yes.
they're blackout right now.
And, like,
Oh.
what's funny is you can
was
like
fun.
hear him at the very beginning, like
Right.
being like pretty good, and
Right.
then at the end, yes.
He's so cute.
It was fun though.
It was a good time. Well, welcome back, honey. We're
Thank
glad you're
you.
back.
Thanks
So
for
what's
having
going
me.
on in your life? What's going on?
living life,
Living-
paying bills,
Living life and paying bills. That's kind of what we want to
Unfortunately.
talk about today.
Yeah. Now that Mel's an adult,
Ooh.
I got my own shit.
somehow I'm an
22.
adult.
I'm an adult too.
Period.
I'm an old lady.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
all
what we're
about
gonna
it.
talk about. That moment where you look around and you're like, okay, I think we need an adult in this situation. And then
Right.
it's like, wait a second.
Right.
No, I literally
I'm
had that
the
thought
adult
at
in
work.
Yeah.
this situation.
Exactly.
I literally had that thought at work today. There was like
Isn't
an
that
eight-
weird?
It was an 8-top that walked in. I was like, oh,
Right.
I don't want to talk to him.
No.
I'm just a server. I'm just a girl.
Exactly.
And then I see Liz going up to him. And I'm like, yeah,
get
she's the adult. in this.
Yeah. It's true though. You do have those moments. You're like,
Yeah.
I haven't had them in a while because it's just very obvious with me. But
You're just owning your shit.
just owning my shit, folks. But anyway, how about you? When did that moment hit you though? Has it hit you yet?
It's probably like hasn't like fully hit me,
Right.
but there have just been some. Oh my gosh, like after rent month after month and like how expensive it is compared to
Mhm.
like
Living at home.
that or like just like because I live alone.
Good
one
for
bedroom and
you.
everything.
Good.
Thank you. First
girl.
person to say that to me.
No,
Appreciate that.
I lived alone too, and it was awesome.
Jacob
No.
can put in the applause
Yes,
button there.
exactly.
Period.
That
No.
is awesome.
And there are downsides and good sides, but for the
Of
most part, I
course.
love it. But like when you hear about other people and like, oh yeah, I live with a roommate, you hear the rent, and you're like, damn, dude, I wish,
Wish,
like
right.
how much money I could be saving
Right,
and
right.
putting
But is it
away.
worth it?
Oh my gosh, yes, absolutely.
Mhm.
My mess is my mess. Like,
Exactly.
yeah. Mhm.
It is. I
Yeah.
mean, living alone, I think everyone should live
I've
alone.
had that same. Bonnie and I have had this
Mhm.
discussion where I would hear other people talk about their rent, and they're like, "I pay like this much, and I can barely make it." I'm like, "That's a quarter of what I pay."
Yeah.
No, literally.
And like I scrape by, but like
But you
paying
still,
a
it's your own
quarter
shit.
of this,
Your
No, yeah.
own shit.
Yep.
and you're like, "I can't make it." I'm like, "How do you fucking not make it?"
Right.
No, literally, it's like, dude, like,
Especially when it's like
if I can go out
you
for a
have
drink,
the
Call the
same.
hustle. It's all hustling.
If you have
Right.
the same like job type,
Right.
Mhm. It's hard to.
And then you're like-
Right.
there's no reason for
hmm
you. It's like that adult voice kicks in, and you're
Mhm.
like, "What are you doing with your money?"
Right.
No,
Why are you
literally.
broke? Why are you
Literally.
broke?
Exactly.
You know what though? I've been down that road too, and especially in the business that we're in, because that cash. I mean, they do it a little different now, but that cash is like water in your hands.
oh,
It
no.
just,
A couple
especially at your
places
age,
do it different.
it's just it just
Yeah.
now don't get it. You get it on a check.
That's
Yeah.
a couple places. That's
But-
not
I
most
know.
of them. They do the cash,
Everyone
and
should
it's
cash
still
out.
that like
But it's water in your hands, though, man.
it is.
Especially when you're young.
Yeah.
It's
but-
because you know you're gonna go to work the next day and make more money. You're not looking past that. You're just looking
That's
at the
why
next
I
fun time.
try- I've made it a point of when the first of the month comes, I try to pay as many of my
Everything.
bills throughout
Absolutely.
the month
Everything.
as possible
Yep.
up front.
Yep.
That way,
you're not scrambling. at the
Exactly.
end.
That's
I'm not
how I do it.
scrambling, but like I can also kind
I'm
of
still
dick
kinda
around.
learning
You can
that
have
one right
fun.
now.
Exactly.
Like I know I'm good.
Everything's paid.
I got 30
Mhm.
days.
That's right.
No, exactly.
That's
30
exactly
days.
that's exactly how you should do it. You
Oh,
know, plan ahead because you know it's coming too.
Eventually it'll come
It'll
back.
come
But for
back.
right now, I
No,
can
literally.
do some stupid
Have
thing.
some fun, especially at Mel's age, though.
Yeah.
No, and that's what like I try to tell myself when I do have like those. Oh, I really shouldn't have spent that. But then
Right.
I'm also like,
Why?
I'm supposed to be living my life. Like,
Exactly.
no one can tell me otherwise.
No.
But be
And as long-
careful with that.
with the
So
mo-
there's like a
But-
happy medium.
Oh, absolutely. Obviously.
Mel's not dumb.
No.
As
that
of right
wasn't
now,
a
yeah.
message for Mel. That was a
But-
message for people listening.
Yes, absolutely. But like living alone and having like the own bill, like I'm paying for Wi-Fi myself, blah blah blah.
Right.
Like groceries,
Yep,
gas, like,
everything.
exactly.
Everything.
And so like when you pay like, sorry, I'm saying like a lot.
That's-
but-
It's okay.
we understand. We understand.
But
you're
when you
22.
go and have drinks or you go and have fun with like your friends, it's hard to be like, damn, maybe I should have saved that.
right.
But then like I'm like, damn, I'm 22. Why am I having these thoughts? I
Right.
should not be like this concerned about the future
Well,
like this, you know?
right.
To an extent.
Right.
Obviously.
Right. But at 22, I was just thinking about that next good time. Seriously. It did nothing else matter. I mean, I was living by myself, bought my first car, this
Mhm.
and that. I'm like living large. At least
Yeah.
I was. At least I thought I was.
No, yeah.
Right? And what
Mhm.
else, and then you just let life go. You just,
Mm-hmm.
the next thing I'm married and I have 2 children. And here it is, 40 years, almost 40 years later. God, it's crazy.
Yeah.
But, but it's been a good ride. And that's what life is all about. You
Yeah.
know?
As long as you can look back. Here's the thing, like even now, I don't think I have anything interesting that's happened, right? But then I'll say something about a memory,
Right. And you're like,
and it's like,
"Damn,
wow, that was actually
cool.
pretty cool. Or somebody's like, wait,
No,
you
exactly.
did that?
Because it's
That's-
woven into the fabric of your life already.
Yeah, so it's
So
like not
it's
But
a,
like-
those I feel like are
it's-
so like those are so much better, and those are stories that I want to sit around and hear. I
Right.
don't want to hear you like. Of course, I want to hear about your vacation
Right,
and like how
right.
great it was, but like
The really good ones, the deep
It's-
down ones.
exactly. 'cause
I
that,
agree.
Yeah, it's a great vacation, but you're
Right.
gonna remember
But
all
you-
this shit
No.
5 years down
you,
the line.
Right.
you get
exactly.
those by doing what you're doing now.
Exactly.
No, and that's
Is
I
where
agree.
you go out and you're kind of like, I shouldn't, but I should, and then you end up stumbling upon these like
Mhm.
amazing moments.
Yes.
no.
I
yeah.
agree.
That when
It's-
you're
That's what I tell myself. I'm kind of
Yeah.
my
like, I
age
need
or
to have.
Bonnie's age, you look back, you're
You're
like,
like, yeah.
I'm
You
kind
know
of like, what is the
what?
story gonna be?
it
This
was
time,
actually
you know?
fun.
It was
Yeah.
actually fun.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I have no regrets. in my life. I honestly can say that because I'm not living my life for anybody else. That's why I have no regrets.
Yeah.
My life is mine, you know?
No, yeah.
It's not my mom's, it's not my kids, it's not even Rocco's, it's mine.
Hmm.
The choices that I choose to make, it all comes down to me, you know? I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Still kind of, like, I'm
You're-
right there
you'll
with
get-
you, but I'm
you'll
still
get
kind
there.
of getting there.
You're
just because
still
it's
young.
hard because you'll
It
be
is
like,
hard.
oh well, I'm paying my bills and doing what I gotta do, right?
Right.
And then like someone's like, well, what's next? And it's like,
Don't
what do
even
you
think
mean
about
what's
that.
next? I'm doing what you're doing.
Don't
you know what I
think
mean?
exactly. Don't think
But-
about that.
No.
Yeah.
It life unfolds the way it's supposed to. It's
Oh, yeah.
meant to be.
Exactly.
And I think that's what a lot of people are so busy trying to play keeping up with the Joneses or or how much material possessions they can have. People in this world, look at the shit going on in our world right now. All I can say is that people have forgotten how to love each other. Let people just live their lives. Let them, you know, I'm not hurting you.
No,
Why are you going to
literally.
hurt me? Why are you going to come down the street and bash me over the head because of the way I look? Because of the outfit I'm wearing? Because I'm holding a girl's hand?
It's
or
not harming
or
you.
it's
Why
not
do you
harming
care?
you.
Exactly.
I'm really having a hard time with this world right now, people.
No, right there with you, Bonnie.
I'm serious. And I think
But-
like talking about what we're talking about today, it reminds me of the time when I grew up, when I was your age, and that was the 80s. And we all know those were the best times. They were the best times. But I mean, we didn't worry about the shit everyone has to worry about now. We didn't have to worry about someone. I mean, of course, there's always those random acts of bullshit and stupidity. But I mean, school shootings, nope. No. Walking down the street and getting shot at, no. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, or the divide that's going on because either you're one side or the other.
Exactly. You can't just
But
have
that's
one opinion
why-
about something.
No.
And,
But that's
Stupid.
why you gotta keep like
Doing
going
you.
out having fun,
Yep.
doing your thing,
yeah.
and in that way, even though yes, there's horrific
of
things
shit.
going on,
Mhm.
at least you can still like acknowledge it, but still
Live your life.
live your life.
Yeah.
and
That's
do
what
your
I'm
thing
doing.
and pay
Me
your
too.
bills. Like,
Exactly.
you start.
Keep moving forward.
Yes.
Yeah, and you find it helps you find like
Just
the
keep
nice things,
swimming.
like gas going down. You walk in, it's like it's $3 instead of $5.
You know, okay,
You have
that
to
And
find
then
the
you
joy in
pray.
life.
you have to
gotta-
find, especially with. The
I
shit
don't know
going
how to
on.
bring this back. I'm just trying, and it sounds so stupid.
No, it's true though. Gas in Albuquerque was like, almost. It was, I want to say $2.
Yeah,
$2.
it was 3 here not too long
That's
ago.
still too high.
But
$2
I'm
a
saying,
gallon
like,
is good.
when it's
Compared,
been
though.
staying at like 4.
That's true. What
and
is
it
it?
was
329
literally
now.
like it was like 309 one day. I was like, oh,
That's good.
I
No,
gotta get
debating if I
gas.
want to get a tank of gas or some groceries for home.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh, really teaches you what you can live on. Let me
It
tell ya.
does.
It does.
It really does. I ate a lot of Top Ramen. I ate a lot of Dion's pizzas. I ate a lot of frozen foods. You do.
No, yeah.
I mean, because I had a car payment, I had rent. You know, I was working 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, but my money after my bills were paid, it was all partying. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. It just.
that's the
Oh,
youth
yeah.
still there
Mm-hmm.
coming through.
Mm-hmm. But I
But like
did,
it's
living on
crazy
your
when you
own.
sit down there and you look and it's like, okay, you start, whether you want to call it budgeting or just planning or whatever,
Right.
where you're like, okay, I have to
And you
pay
physically
this,
have
not
to
to
write
do-
it down
like
too.
I
Physically
recently
write it
got
down.
a calendar to put on my refrigerator.
Oh,
like
good.
It's not a whiteboard, but it's like a whiteboard
Right.
calendar.
Mhm.
And I go through and I have to put down which bills due which day.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah.
And then I mark when I pay it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, this is one, I'm proud of me because I'm doing adult things.
You
No,
sure are.
literally.
2, I am utterly
I'm proud of you too,
disappointed.
Liz.
I'm utterly disappointed with how this has become my life.
but
That
it's
I
not.
am.
Why?
I am marking the calendar and then I erase it and I
Start
reset
over.
it.
Yep.
And
Yep. But you know what?
And I'm,
Keeping
like,
a budget
marking
is
it
the
down.
only
I'm
way
like,
that's
this
going
is
to keep
what
you
How
from
did we
going
get here?
under.
This is what
Yeah.
my
How
parents
did we get
did.
here? No, okay, this is so funny. I'll have to
Because
show
it's
you-
about growing up.
It is.
I blame it on society making me pay all these things. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, no,
I'm just
Like,
kidding.
I didn't
we can
ask
go
to
there
be
too, girl.
here.
I mean, I think there are good things and bad things about everything, obviously.
Right.
But I
What's
saw
your
this-
bad thing? Tell us.
I'm just gonna go really quick. So I saw this.
You don't have to go real quick. Yeah,
But
it's
I saw
alright.
this TikTok. I'll show you guys after.
Okay.
But it's basically this girl. And it was like me going back in time, finding the person that decided going to the hunter and gatherers and telling them not to plant seeds or something like that,
Right.
and like multiple. So then it's this whole long thing, but basically about how so they don't start like making communities and the castles and everything, and then like developing society and everything.
Wow. That was a dream?
No, oh my gosh,
No,
it was a
on
TikTok.
TikTok.
Oh, I was like, wow.
You were like, oh,
Well,
I was like, hell, that was a good dream.
but
Good
see, but
idea.
communities are good.
absolutely.
I mean, it takes a village to raise a child anyway.
I feel like it's not the community part; it's the society
part of it.
part of it
Yes.
that it takes away.
The cultural part, because I mean, that's basically what's going on in our world today. It's all culture wars. It's so stupid. So stupid. I
feel
just, I can't even get over it.
I think it's just like money versus money. Who can buy the
Mhm.
biggest, better thing?
Or who has the most viral videos? I mean, it's the
Mhm.
same shit every day, all the time. It's the
They
same
make
thing.
money off those viral
Yeah, but so
videos.
what, man? Money ain't everything.
It's
It
not,
ain't.
but
It's
if you
not.
can get it to sit back and enjoy your life
Yeah, I
and
was just
help
about
your
to say,
friends and
Bonnie,
family.
Let's go talk to
Eh.
someone living on the street, not knowing where their next meal. Like I feel like
No, it's all
perspective.
relative.
Yes, of
right.
course.
I agree
No, I'm
with
no,
not
but
that.
I
talking
agree.
about-
Money isn't
But
everything.
it's
I'm not talking
not.
about the ones that are doing it like irresponsibly. They're
Right.
just trying to hoard money. Like you have like Logan Paul and all that. They
Right.
just got a whole bunch
No,
of money
yeah.
by being obnoxious.
Exactly.
But, like,
See, that's
ones
such
that
But
bullshit.
don't
actually
you think that they don't have that
do
money?
things.
No, they don't.
I think they're just like
Liars.
hella in debt.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think at
agree with
this
that.
point they might have that money. Because
I
they got
don't
the
know.
drink
Now
and
that they
then
got the
the,
name.
Oh, I
They,
guess I see.
um,
That's the thing. It's all about branding.
the preview.
I know, baby.
Pay
girl.
per view
Yeah.
fights.
Mhm.
They made a ton of money off.
Oh,
of
that's right.
those.
Who did he fight? I can't remember.
One of the biggest one was Mayweather.
He didn't fight him, did he?
Yeah, he did.
He got his ass whooped.
No,
Mayweather did not lose to Logan. There's no fucking
It-
way.
May-
Look it up. Look it up. Look it up.
No, he
Who
didn't
won,
lose
Logan
to
Paul or
him,
Mayweather?
but it went more than what people thought it would.
Oh.
He didn't get his ass just beat.
Really? I'm sorry.
No, because it was an exhibition and it didn't matter to Mayweather. He just
Oh.
wanted a fuck ton of money.
what was the purse? Like 10 million?
I don't remember, but it was a lot.
That's crazy.
And
to
it
me.
was just basically Floyd Mayweather getting in there making a. It didn't matter whether he won or lost.
Exactly.
It was an agreement that he would make a shit ton of money.
I would do that too, though.
And he already has his career, and it wasn't gonna affect his scores,
No.
his ranking anyway.
Did you find it, Mel?
Yeah.
It was millions.
I
and
can't
millions.
believe
It
I
was a
didn't
ton.
even know that.
They did. I think he fought. Didn't he fight McGregor too?
Now I know. Yeah, Mayweather did fight
Oh,
McGregor.
Didn't one of the, or was it Mayweather and McGregor?
It was those two. That was a
Uh,
lot of money too.
Yeah.
But McGregor got his ass kicked. MMA and
Well, I feel
boxing.
like it's because those two were like
Assholes.
actually fighting
Like beefing.
for respect in their
in their
versus
industries,
I
right.
want to fight a YouTuber who wants to
Right,
talk shit.
I agree with that.
Who's
agree with that.
just learning how to really be a boxer.
Yeah, but
Like he
still.
went in there, he digged around, and
What was it when Mike Tyson was fighting? Someone said, "Would you take $25 million for him to punch you in the face?"
Absolutely.
You would. He
25
would
million?
destroy your face.
for Mike Tyson to punch you in the
Yeah,
face?
when he was at
So
his
is it
prime.
25
for 25
No, no,
million.
I was
25
gonna say,
million.
Is it 25 million plus he's repairing my face, or I have to use the 25 million?
You have to use the 25 million to repair your
You'd still
face.
have plenty of
Would
millions
you?
left
Because you
after.
want plastic
God,
surgery.
could you
right?
imagine getting punched in
gotta
the
be
face by
insane.
him? No
Probably
way.
just like shatter
probably
a
die.
cheekbone or
Let's
something.
be honest.
I'd probably,
like,
Ugh, that would hurt so bad. Oof.
it would.
Ooh, I
Have you
can't
ever
even.
got punched in the face?
I have plenty of time.
Lonnie, there's a reason I didn't ask you.
Sorry.
Liz.
Yeah.
I can't
Once
see
or
it.
twice,
I
couple times.
can't see Liz ever taking a
No,
punch.
yeah.
It wasn't
I can't
like
either.
a lot. Wasn't daily getting punched in the face.
Was it a fight?
It
Or someone was an accident? More probably like
was
an
a
accident.
hit.
That's
No.
not on the count.
It was punch, but like
Ooh.
I don't think they expected me to hit him back.
Oh, period, Liz. Go
mm.
off.
So when I turned
Mhm.
around and hit him back,
Mhm. Mhm.
it stopped.
Right.
They would be in shock, and I would just walk away.
No, I love that.
So
No, I'm waiting for the day Liz goes off on someone at work, and
I
I'm
would
just
love to
here.
see that.
like
For
that's
that,
why
'cause
I
they're
always
gonna
She won't.
hesitate
She won't
when
do
people
that.
are like, "Did you have you ever been hit? Have you ever been in a fight?" And it's like I wouldn't
She's a
call it
pacifist.
I wouldn't call it a fight,
'Cause she's
but
like,
I would stood up for myself, and I
logical.
don't think they thought I would,
Right.
which I will stand up for myself.
yeah.
But
no, period.
All the
way.
way, man.
like if you
That's-
hit me, I'm gonna turn
hit you
around
back.
and hit back.
Exactly. No matter if
It's
you're a man
what-
or a woman.
No,
Yeah.
literally. No, literally.
Yeah.
But
I
like,
will protect myself. I have
I'm not
a,
gonna go out of my way to get
No.
into a fight. I don't
No.
want to get hit.
No.
No,
No.
yeah.
No.
See, I think
no.
there's when I like see someone and they're just like trying to egg someone on to like get into a fight like that. I'm
Right.
like,
Because
why?
they're being dicks and they're having bad days.
Yes.
See,
when
I don't
you
even
ex-
think it's that. I think it's like deeper than that. And they're
Really?
just like, I want attention and like this.
Okay.
And like,
I could see that too.
I don't know. I've been in the
yeah.
whole like.
Yeah.
There are a lot of
philosophy,
times-
Right.
Everything's deeper than it is. You know.
There's a lot of times though it
Yeah.
is. It's like they say if you stand up to a bully,
Right.
they'll leave you alone. It's because they want to be more powerful. They
Exactly.
want to-
Yeah.
Sometimes it is just people having a bad day.
It
But
is,
like if
you
it's
know.
like constant, you're just a dick.
You're just a dick.
It's usually because you want
Yeah.
something.
You want something.
You're emasculated somewhere else.
well, you know, and sometimes
you
it could be
found
sexual
somebody.
sexual
Someone said
tension
it.
too with the employees or whatever or whoever.
Well, I just meant in general.
What?
Bonnie, I don't know where you take your. Bonnie still believes in the whole if a boy hits you, it's because he likes you.
See.
It stops when you
No,
become an adult.
I don't.
At that
Wow.
point, it's just
When it
abuse.
becomes like-
Why I haven't
No,
hit
yeah,
anyone or
wait.
no one's hitting me. Who are we talking about here?
I don't know. Who are you talking about? You're the one who brought it up in the workplace.
That's so funny.
Anyway, tell us some more, Miss Mel. Tell us some more what's going on. Besides having the
What else is
realization,
new?
realization of like, if I want to keep this shit, I have to work.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I hate that shit. I
Right.
don't know what else to
Exactly.
say. Like, but then again, like 5 years ago, like back when I was graduating high school or whatever, this is where I wanted to be. I wanted to be living by myself, being
See,
able to pay my own bills.
there you
Not have
go.
my parents help. Like
You
this,
just didn't want the stuff that came.
before on the way,
exactly. I didn't
On
want
the
the
way.
anxiety. I
The
didn't want the
consequences of
depression,
those
you know.
actions.
Right.
Yes.
And
Those
that's where
But
they
things.
hey,
catch
all
you.
choices
It does.
Because it's like I was
Mhm.
saying earlier, like when you're a kid, it's just all about when I become an adult, I'm gonna
Yeah,
do what you
yes.
want to, and your
Mhm.
parents are like, "That's fine." Well, when you become an adult,
Right.
you can do what you
No, but
want
now
to.
it's
Right.
like,
But now
you
you're in my
can't.
house,
Oh yeah,
and then you get old, and you become an adult, and you're like,
It's
adulting's
not
hard.
Really, it's not really what
I
I want.
can't
not.
just do what I
Adulting's
want to.
hard.
I have to do things to be able to do
Do
what
it
I want
exactly, and that means work.
to do. Yeah.
Mhm.
It
And then you're
does.
like, I don't want to be an adult anymore.
No, literally,
Right.
I just want to be a little kid, not have
Right?
any angst,
Can I?
It
not have to
doesn't
worry
work.
about nothing.
Don't
Yeah.
work like that.
Life is just easier.
Well, you know what? I don't think life is complicated at all. I think if you really, break it down to brass tacks, what you have to have a job, you have to have a roof over your head, and you
I
need
think people
food.
make it complicated.
Food, they do, and food in your belly, and and be on the path that you want to be on.
Mhm.
Everybody else makes it complicated when you let them come into your life.
No, literally.
Yeah.
It's true, but life is not complicated. It's not hard. It's not. I mean, and I'm talking about the average person like
Yeah.
us.
Yeah.
Life is not hard. I mean, it sucks sometimes. I mean, we all want to strive for more and better, you know,
But
for
like I feel like
for
we all have our own
ourselves.
challenges.
Exactly.
And like we all have to like either
Overcome them.
or run from them.
Exactly.
You know, like it's a choice and
Mm-hmm.
you gotta make it.
I agree.
You're good.
It is. I agree with that. I mean, look at Liz. I mean, this time last year, she didn't have no damn car, and I was picking her ass up.
No, and
She
now
had-
she got a nice
and then she
ass
buys,
one.
and then she buys a motorcycle or her electric bike, and then she fucks up her arms over that shit because she fell over. Right?
I didn't.
But
Now-
look where you
But
are
now look at her now.
Exactly.
She has a badass ride because of your hustle.
Was it worth it?
Yes.
No,
Yes.
you can't answer for it.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Of course it
All of
was.
it?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
of
okay,
course. Of course. I mean, it's all about the hustle.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the dream is always going to be there, but how are you going to reach that dream? By hustling. You got to hustle. I mean, you got to know. It's like,
Bonnie would fuss
boom,
at me
boom,
the whole
boom,
time
boom.
and then turn around and I bought the car and she's like, stop fussing at me. And when she didn't have to pick me up anymore.
I know.
She was like, yeah, all you do is work. You gotta live. You gotta live.
Yeah.
And then I got a car and she was like,
Where are
Okay.
you? She's probably missing you there for a little bit. She's like, oh, yeah.
she
I was like, I don't get to go pick her up anymore.
Yeah.
No, I
Whatever.
remember there was
She
one
told me
time I
that.
walked into work and I saw you. You're like, Liz, get your little bike. You literally just shoved it in the back of your car.
Oh, you were helping me. I remember that.
No,
I
but-
did miss picking her up. But look at her. She's
No.
you worked your ass off and you got what you deserve, and that is the thing. That is the
Yeah.
thing to remember, that you have. It's all about the hard work. How much effort you put in is exactly what you're gonna get right back out.
Absolutely.
And life's not complicated. It's not that hard. You get what you get what you give.
I don't know if I would say it's
See,
not that hard.
It's not that
Sometimes
hard.
it's hard, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
But
like
but
challenges-
it's still about
We're
how
all
you
gonna have
look at it.
right? Because you know what? No one gets out of this life unscathed. No one. It's all about the way you choose to handle those rejections, those letdowns, those disappointments, your depression,
Mhm.
your violence, your anger. It's all about how you choose to turn that negative energy into a positive.
Mhm.
That's the thing that I think a lot of people are missing. I mean, it's not always
I
easy.
feel like-
Sometimes you need someone to be there by your side to make
I
that
was about to say,
happen.
because I feel like you can give,
Mhm.
but it's not always you get what you give. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because like,
No
no
it's
offense,
not
I
all-
feel like the world, like you say, the world's easy, but like, the world's kind of
the world's
it's
fucked
shitty.
up.
Yeah,
I'm just talking
but-
about in general. What I'm saying is the results aren't always immediate.
yes,
They're
But
not
also,
always
like-
going to be like, because
Can I?
I've done A, B, C, and D. It might be a while before you go down the path to E. You know what I
Can just
mean?
say to speak on it, because I hear what y'all are saying, and I
Mhm.
was kind of trying to go with what Mel was saying, and it kind of struck me that Bonnie's farther along, right?
Mhm.
Like, I'm farther
Mhm.
than you.
Mhm.
You're just starting. I'm
Yeah.
kind of in the middle
I'm
of it.
at the
And
end.
Bonnie's kind of on the other
Middle
side.
age. Yeah.
On the other side of the
Mid-
harder parts.
Exactly.
So
That is true.
She's
That-
saying, and I could be wrong on this, but it kind of clicked to me. What you might be trying to say is that in hindsight,
Right.
it wasn't difficult,
Exactly.
but because we're
Right.
still
Yes.
in it,
Exactly.
we
Yeah.
say we're
It's
trying
hard.
to
It
argue that,
sucks.
like, no, like
Right.
it can be hard. It can be hard, and she's like, just wait till you get through it.
Right.
No, yeah,
It's
Because
true.
I've had moments
I'm
where-
sure your parents think like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I know I've had moments where I was like, this is impossible. Like, and then I
No,
get to the
yeah.
other side of it, and it's like,
Yeah.
okay,
Uh,
I did
yeah.
that, and then something else hits, and it's like, oh,
Right.
that wasn't that bad. This sucks. And then you get through it, and it's like, okay, it
Exactly.
wasn't that bad.
I mean,
So I
we
feel
all
like
have
that
our.
kind of is what we're
Yeah.
trying to
I
fight
agree
and
with
say.
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
Bonnie's like, no.
No, but it's true. But I mean, we've all had our temper tantrums, throwing ourselves on the ground and crying like, "What the fuck? What the fuck?" I know I had those. I don't have them anymore. But raising kids, this, that, divorce, all of it. trying to pay bills. You're like, what the fuck? I can't take one more fucking thing.
Yeah.
I just can't fucking do it. But then you do.
Mm-hmm.
And then you move on. And then it's like you're on the other side. And that's exactly what Liz
But do you think
is saying.
everyone has that drive in them?
No.
Or do you think... Okay.
No.
Do you think you have to be taught that? Like, I want to know.
I think
What
I
do you
don't
guys think?
know your opinion of it. I think it's just something that has to be there.
I
I don't
agree.
think you can.
You have to have
like
that
you can
spark.
tell people, just keep your nose to the
Right.
grindstone,
Mhm.
keep going,
But you
keep
gotta
going,
have
keep
that
your
spark.
head up, go.
Because I feel like we all know those people that are like, nah, life's too hard. And then they almost like self-sabotage
Yes.
themselves. And
Yes.
it's kind of like, God, like, if, no, like, you know what I mean? It's like
Yes.
hard.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's,
I agree with
I
that.
feel like you can also see that in like you can take people from the exact same circumstances
Mhm.
Yeah.
and one will coast and end up in the same place and never really do
Anything.
maybe not worse but not
Right.
much better.
Right.
No, yeah.
And then another person from the exact same
Yeah.
Mhm.
everything.
Everything.
And they do great things.
Yes.
So I think it
Yeah.
is something that in your core you have to be, whether you know it or not, because I didn't know it and I'm here now.
Mhm.
It has to be something like a little fire in
I
you.
or 100%.
That you're like, I need more
I
than
agree.
this.
Well,
No,
see,
yeah.
here's a perfect example of that. My college roommate, it was our sophomore year, and we had the same exact classes, and she was the one that was in the library always. And you already know what I was out doing. At the end of the semester, we had the exact same grades, and she's like, what the fuck?
No, yeah.
What? Why? I was the one in the library while
I
you
think
were in
you
the
were
class.
just
Like, at the
smarter.
end of the day,
She's smart too, but
Because that's
at the
like,
end of the day, we all
School
get a
was
piece
not
of
hard.
paper, you know what I mean? Like, especially with like high school and stuff.
Mhm.
Or like, depending, obviously. But at the end of the day, it's all just a piece of paper.
it is too. It
Yeah.
really
Saying
is.
You went and did it.
Exactly. I agree with that. And
You know what I mean?
big deal.
That's why I've been telling people, I'm like, depending on what you're studying, unless you have to have a degree,
Don't do it.
don't do it.
No, it's too.
You
It
can
puts you in debt.
go get an apprenticeship, go
Exactly.
get an internship.
Exactly.
go do
Agreed. I agree.
This, that, or the third, or start at the bottom and work while
up.
you're like
Exactly.
Mel's
Yeah.
age and
I agree
work
with
your
that.
way up.
Instead of
yeah.
being $100,000.
No, if you're gonna be a
I don't even know what I
doctor-
want to do yet. Like,
you know
half
what?
those kids in college
They-
are
they-
probably the same.
I
way,
agree
you know
with
what I
It
mean?
that.
Like,
makes you feel better. I don't know what I want to do.
I was gonna say
No,
that me
yeah.
either until about 20 years ago.
But like you said,
Yeah.
all we know is we want to do better than where we are.
Yeah.
Exactly. And everyone should strive for that, no matter how old
Mhm.
you are.
Like I'm better than where I was.
Right.
Yes.
And I do want to
And you're
get
gonna
better
get to
than where
yes,
I'm
admit
at.
it.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just always
Doing
what's,
the hustle.
Playing
like
the game
staying
of
in
life.
my mind.
It
Like
is the
it's
game of life.
always, and it's not necessarily like I want you, like you always say, keeping up with the Joneses. It's not.
Mhm.
I don't think I'll ever not be content.
Right.
I feel like if I get to a certain level, I might be.
Mm-hmm.
But for right now,
No.
this ain't it.
I agree with that.
But it's like I don't want everything.
No.
But I just want to
A
be
nice, comfortable life.
comfortable.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's it.
That's it. I agree with that. No more, no less. And I mean, life
Yeah.
is good. I mean, when you strive for that, because I think if you want more than you need, that's where all the
Yeah.
stress comes in.
I feel like there are people though that are always like, it's never enough.
Right.
They always want more.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even if they have
Everything.
everything on the planet, they're
Mhm.
like,
Let me.
I want more.
I know, and what you can't even spend all that damn money.
No, literally.
These billionaires could fix hunger.
No, that's
and
my thing.
homelessness
I'm
is
kinda like,
quick.
why don't you go over and like find someone that got displaced over
Mhm.
somewhere, right?
Mhm.
Over
Buy
in
my house.
Exactly. And that little girl that's never going to be able to go to college or something, you put money in an account and say, you get the grades, this money
Mhm.
is yours, and
Mhm.
you'll be able to go to college for free.
For free. They
'Cause
have
you could do
billions
that
and
for
billions
them,
of dollars.
Right? They
And
could do that for
they
multiple
could
kids.
for
but
everybody.
There's a reason they don't.
And still
No.
leave plenty to their kids.
Elon Musk said to fix the world hunger,
Mhm.
it would take $8 billion. And so everyone's like, well, okay, well, you're worth $438 billion. So
But also,
what about it?
remember
about
the
it?
quote, like it's teach a man
to fish.
Teach a man to fish.
Right.
So
Blah,
Exactly.
blah, blah,
Like,
blah, blah, blah.
You don't
What was
know,
it,
like,
give a
if you
man a
just
fish?
give people
Yeah.
something, they don't know the worth of it. Like these kids for the billionaires, they don't know the worth of a
No.
dollar.
No.
So you really
No.
think that that wealth is gonna last with them? I've been hearing that the wealth of these billionaires and millionaires isn't gonna last because their kids don't understand the worth of
Their
their
money.
money. Yeah, they
Yeah.
think it's just.
I
could see that.
can agree with that.
I could agree with that too.
Because they don't understand work
Right.
Mhm.
and consequences. They just know endless amounts.
I don't
Exactly.
wanna
So
do
at
this
some
today.
point,
Right.
maybe not their kids,
But it
but like
won't
their
be generational
grandkids,
anymore.
or
Right.
at some point, it's gonna go broke.
Right. I mean, I just think that these billionaires could do more and they should do more. I mean, I don't even have any money and I still give to charity. I mean,
Yeah.
you know?
I'm like torn because I'm the same way. It's kind of like you have the ability. Why don't you?
Why don't you?
But also, it's kind of like if I was in their position, I don't want someone telling me what to do with my money.
Okay,
Right? So,
okay, that's true. But
like,
you better
it's-
have some kind of moral compass then.
Yeah, but that's also like it's
We
not
can
harming
also
you.
No.
think
It's
about
not
it as,
harming
like,
anyone else. You know what I mean? Like me
Just
not
help.
have.
Help.
I hope I
It's
have a good.
it's
moral.
like you
You
know
will.
how when
You
you go
will.
to do something
You will.
and then
don't
somebody
already.
tells you to do it,
Yes.
right? It's like if they're going to donate to charity, they're like writing a check, and all you hear in the back is donate your money, donate your money.
Right.
Then you're like, you know what?
Fuck
you.
you. Right.
I'm not donating shit now.
I know, because we all get those emails too from all the political people too.
Yeah.
Just all the spam and shit. Just say, give us
Yeah.
money. It's like, no.
Why don't you
We
just
pay
give me
you
a
guys.
reason
We
to
pay
give
you
you
$175,000 a year, and you still want us to give you guys more money.
And you,
also,
still piss it
like,
away.
lost
Yeah.
How much? 8 billion, 8 something.
True.
Oh, that ain't their
Trill-
money.
No.
That
Well,
ain't
no,
their
I know.
money.
Well,
Right.
but
It
it's
is.
gone unaccounted for like
Yeah.
the
Forever.
6th audit, which is insane.
But that's just how it
Ridiculous.
is. It is ridiculous
For
Well,
no
like, why?
reason.
for no
to.
reason. I just
Put me in there, I'd clean it up.
I would clean it up
I think
too.
Nah,
most
'cause-
normal people could clean it up.
Oh yeah. I mean,
But then
there's a
you'd be
lot.
dead. You know, that's
Yeah.
like, you would know
But
too
there's
much
a
less.
lot that we could do, and one of the things is we really need to start teaching civics again. I mean,
Like when you
Home
make-
economics.
there's so much.
Home ec?
kids- Yes,
I learned
there's
how
so.
to make mac and cheese in home ec, like that type of home ec. or
Yes. Didn't you learn
That's
to sew?
it. We
Yeah.
learned how to sew.
Sew and all
Yeah.
that stuff.
We had
Yeah.
to like make
People don't know how to do that
stuff.
shit anymore.
what?
Do you know someone who knows how to make a bed?
Make a bed?
Make a bed the right way, not just throw
what-
the cover on top.
Oh, my mom, me, like yeah.
Lots of
Someone that
people do
knows how to
not.
sew is
Right.
kind of my age.
Right.
Like I think it just is kind of if it doesn't matter to you, you're not gonna focus on it. But like Kenna, she likes sewing, so of course she likes it. You know.
Right.
But I feel like even
I
Yeah.
if you can't sew
You should know the
necessarily
basic.
an outfit,
Right.
Or
You
something,
know how to sew a button on.
you should know how to sew a button on. You should know how,
How to
like
do a
if you
seam.
get like a rip in the
And
seam of your
seam.
clothes, you
I
should be able
agree.
to sew that back up.
I agree with
Like
that.
and it might not be pretty. Like I can do it. It's not the most pretty thing
I
in the
could
world,
too.
but you're not gonna notice it.
Unlike Rocco, who's made curtains and shorts, and he has a sewing machine.
Mhm. No, that's my dad too.
I can do the
There's the
basics.
sewer.
I can. I mean, a button
Yeah.
and a seam, but I don't care for
It
sewing.
also isn't sewing. I feel like sewing is kind of like common sense. You take the needle and the thread.
Right.
Like-
Right.
You know what
But
I
it's
mean?
not.
But you
Well,
would
you
be
can make it
amazed how
pretty.
much
Well,
people
yeah,
Yes.
you can make
can't
it
do
pretty, but
People
then you
don't
can
know.
just sew.
People don't know a lot.
People
of
don't
stuff.
understand putting the needle and thread,
Mm.
like
Mm.
or the thread and the needle.
No.
That's-
No, seriously.
I'm a strong believer in Darwinism. Only the fittest survive.
Yeah,
that's
but
all I gotta say.
The problem is too many of the weak links have come through,
no,
Yes.
they all rule. They're all
and now
in charge.
we have what we have.
That's all I gotta say.
And on that note, where we at? We're good.
Don't let shit get you down.
No, that's seriously. Thank you, Mel.
Of course. Thank you so
That
much for
was-
having me.
Yeah, it was a good topic. We have to keep continuing this for sure.
No, yeah.
We'll check back on Mel in maybe another 6 months, see where she's at with her
Hopefully
living large
somewhere
at
else.
22
Probably
years
be
old.
about a year and it'll be living large at 23.
Oh.
We'll see what 23 brings.
Oh Lord, I'm telling you, I remember 23.
Not a good year.
Oh, they all were good years, honey.
Do you remember those years?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I remember
It's
most
the
of them.
past couple that she don't remember.
I was telling Rocco that my last couple birthdays have been. You've been there. You've been at some of my birthday.
Also one.
Oh well, I'm talking like the last 3. So
There was
not this last
2.
year. You're
not
before
the last one. The one before that, I was
Yeah.
there.
Well, every year they get a little crazier, but you know, it's so good. It's all
You're
right.
living your life.
So I am, and
I'm
I'm old,
enjoying it.
folks. I am old.
Mel was at that one too.
Which one?
The one up on
At
the patio.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
with Lendo. Oh, we'll have to talk about Lendo after this. Okay. Anyway, thanks everybody.
Hi,
we,
Lendo.
we hi Lendo. We love you. I love you. You better love me back. I'm trying to give you some good energy for the new year.
And on that note,
Don't let shit get you down. You're not alone. We're all in this together. Peace.